Tonight, the cops commandeer a tractor.
I need to get a lad, he's run off. What do you want him to do? Go after him? Yes, we have him. There he is, isn't there?
A suspected bootlegger is smoked out.
Bingo. We estimate there's about 180,000 cigarettes here, which is mad.
And car versus tree leaves a woman floored.
The lady managed to get out the car herself, but she's lying on the grass at the moment with paint.
Okie dokie.
In Warrington, PC Niaz is looking on the bright side.
Oh, I tell you what, when you open the locker, you just see your uniform, it just jumps out at you because it's so clean and pristine. My top tip for that is having a magic basket at home, because what you do is you end up putting any dirty clothes in this basket, and within 24 hours when you return to it, it's all nice, clean and everything. I told the wife about it and she doesn't believe it's magic, but I do.
Let the fun and games begin.
Keeping on top of his laundry isn't the only way Niaz likes to clean up.
I went Vegas in September. I love Vegas, go every year. I went on my birthday, ended up winning $3,850 off 75 cents. Having the wife with me, I had to give her $1,000.
Any patrol, A34 Hanforth to Wilmslow. Southern ANPR activation on the Land Rover Sport in blue. Got a marker on that vehicle for a male on board wanted for kidnapping. Possibly a male in the driver's seat. There is somebody in the passenger seat.
There's a wanted male in a blue Range Rover who's hitting Cheshire cameras. Oh, there's Andy. Andy Duran. All right, mate. Where did it last hit?
Hanforth into Winslow.
Right.
What I'll do is I'll go towards Congleton direction, Bosley.
So you're going down to
If you go to 18, stay there.
All right, mate.
Niaz and PC Andy are joined by 4 more patrols scouting the area for the suspect car.
BA patrol and CCTV's got it on Buxton Road.
Yeah, past us and we dropped in one car behind one cover.
We are some distance behind it, but we might get to put the wee wires on.
454.
Oh, so far away, but you've got to be in it to win it.
Make developments of the shift. It's beyond Scott at the moment in time.
Oh, it's failing to stop. Always the bridesmaid.
Drivers that fail to stop for police create terror on our roads. After a routine traffic stop, an Audi takes off from South Yorkshire Police. The driver burns rubber through the streets of Sheffield, hitting speeds of 75 miles an hour in 30 zones during a 15-minute pursuit. But when his chaotic chase reaches the end of the road, he does a runner.
Down a footpath, down a footpath.
The man is eventually caught
Dog is deployed, dog is deployed.
and arrested with the help of a police dog. He was found guilty of dangerous driving and driving while disqualified and sentenced to 1 year and 9 months in prison.
Got movement inside the vehicle, somebody jumped in the front and the back, vice versa.
Got Stinger up ahead with his vehicle failing to stop.
Just outside Wilmslow, Niaz and Andy
Which direction are you going, east or west, please?
are part of a team trying to stop a Range Rover linked to a wanted man.
Stung!
Vehicle stung.
With Niaz still a mile away, Andy is in the thick of the action.
It's going right down. Yeah, all right, they're getting ready for a bean count.
Taser officer! Taser officer! Stay where you are!
British roads are like a greatest hits of classic rock. Born to be wild. Stuck in the middle with you.
Where's on your pillow?
Go your own way. And climbing to the top of the charts. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Stung!
In Wilmslow, Niaz and Andy are part of a team intercepting a wanted Range Rover.
It's going right down. Yeah, all right, they're getting ready for a bean count.
And ultra-marathon runner Andy is in a foot chase with one of the suspects.
Taser officer! Taser officer! Stay where you are! Male straight across into the garden, going through. Taser officer!
As the man escapes across a field, Andy spots the perfect pursuit vehicle.
Mate, please! Hurry up! There's a guy down there I need to get hold of. I need to get a lad, he's run off. Get your tractor, he's running across your field.
What do you want him to do? Go after him?
Yes, we have to. Go, quick! Down there. There he is, isn't there? Get over there. We're going to get across here, mate.
Can't travel over that bridge. You go that way. I'll come with you.
Can't you get over there?
Yeah, go over there.
While the tractor heads the long way round, Andy's back on his feet.
Yeah, it's going for a cross-country run. Yeah, he's just going in some wooden area.
And hidden in the trees
Get on the floor!
is a suspect who's run out of fuel.
Get on your front! 9-6, male 9-4, detained male.
At the moment, you're under arrest on suspicion of drug driving. It's positive for cannabis.
Back at the Range Rover, other officers have 3 men under arrest, but there's still one more at large.
Just to confirm, the last sighting of this male was from the crossroads towards Bosley.
Yes.
He had a bag in his hand, a black bag, mixed race, white jumper.
Needle in a haystack. If he's got a wallet on him, get a taxi if need be.
On the outskirts of Macclesfield, Niaz is on the hunt for the remaining suspect.
Apparently, this lad's just come out of the garden, just got into a taxi.
Macclesfield train station, they had a pick-up if someone can get there quick. Niaz is the only one closest.
Oh, this guy might be at the train station, being dropped off in a taxi.
Just saying, he's got no top on now. He's still got the man bag, but he's got like cornrows.
I'm at Mac train station, an unmarked car in the drive-through to the front. This is going to be a smash and grab for this person. All right, mate. At this moment, I'm detaining you because I believe you've come from a Range Rover. Have you got any identification on you?
Yeah, why?
Got a male who's got no top on, a black puffer jacket, and he's got mud all over his bottoms, etc., and he's mixed race. Just come to me vehicle, mate. Sit in with your legs out for us. 6'4". I have got a passport with this guy's details on. We believe you've made off from a blue Range Rover. Why did you run off from it?
I don't know what you're on about.
Wasn't him, even though he's got mud all over his trousers, no top. Stand up for us. I'm going to give you a pat down, mate. I've got quite a few warning signals. What else is in this little man bag now? Would that be the top he would have been wearing? Yes. That's your downfall, that, mate, that top. Because the person who made off from the vehicle was wearing that, believe it or not. What are the chances? Do you reckon that'd come out on a cold wash?
Could have vanished. Could have vanished.
Have you got a driving licence? You haven't.
Why are you asking that, man?
In a short while, once we've done a drug wipe on you, it'll all become crystal clear what's going to be happening.
Why would you do a drug wipe on me?
Because the 4 males in the vehicle have all been drug wiped because none of them are saying who the driver was. You've been in that vehicle as well. You're going to get drug wiped. You've been seen making off from the vehicle. Person wearing a white top like this, which is covered in dirt and everything. You've got dirt all over there. And you've been picked up by a taxi near to the location. You can't account for where you've been.
I don't get what you're saying. You're not even making sense.
As I suspect, you've been driving the Range Rover where... Just
why do you suspect I was driving?
It's not going to stop me from doing this. I'm not arguing with you. Are you going to undergo a roadside drug wipe? Right. That'll be explained on interview. Right, I'm not going over it. You're like a record which is broken. Stick your tongue out for me. Stick it out further than that.
You know what? I'm not even doing it, actually.
Right.
Your attitude.
Male has refused a drug wipe at the roadside, so in relation to the vehicle has been locked up for the Section 5 refusal. The job in itself is a good result. The way he was, his attitude, very cocky to pulling the rabbit out of the hat or out the man bag, namely the white vest top. Then his demeanour started to change. 1-0 to the police. All in an afternoon's work. Oh, I'm gonna have to let the wife know I'm gonna be off late.
I used to be a very, very tolerant person, but, you know, obviously these days now everything winds me up.
Trying not to get too stressed in Northwich is PC Mike.
I'm insufficient now again, so I like to go and take myself off for a couple of hours, have a chill out. If I get something, it's a bonus, but it's a calming down thing. Have a look at nature and all that kind of stuff. I've sat on there, I've watched the kingfishers in the herons. I could eat a scabby otter.
But when Mike is on patrol, he still keeps a close eye on the local wildlife.
There's a vehicle that I've just overtaken at the back, the red Hyundai. It looks like a possible target for us. Sometimes it's just gut feeling. So uniform 7-4?
Yeah.
Just run me through a vehicle, please. Hyundai i10 in red.
So it's insured, MOT expired in June.
Yeah, well received. I've just got it stopped. Are you alright, fella? It's got no MOT on this.
Right, okay.
It run out. Is it your car?
Yeah.
I'll just grab a few details off you, mate. I'll come and grab a seat. This your works car?
It's just my car.
All right. Just grab a seat in the back for us, mate. Have you got a full licence?
Yeah.
Oh, that lot, mate. Yeah, yeah. Have you got it booked into an MOT place?
No, because obviously I haven't done the work yet. You'll see the discs and the pads and that in my car. Yeah, I've got the brakes here to do, and I've got the brake discs in the car and the pads. I'm getting it all sorted now because I've just got a second job.
Right, okay.
I've just been struggling for money, so... I mean, I'm not trying to get out of it. I know, I'm just telling you that's the situation.
If you need brakes, fella, then why are you driving around on it?
I've got 2 jobs. So, like, now I've just finished work now, and then I'm back in now at 3 o'clock till 12:30 tonight. So I'm a little bit busy, but that's the only way I can get the money to do it.
I appreciate that, mate, but
I'm not.
If it's out as
I
MOT...
understand that. I understand. I know exactly what you're going to say, and I agree with you. But if I don't make the money, then I don't eat, and that's the top and bottom of it. It really is as simple as that. I don't get anything off anybody.
They roll in the same boat, mate.
I know that. I know, but I'm just saying I'm self-employed. I don't get anything, so I just got to earn. It's as simple as that.
If you were to have a bump, though, mate...
I know that. I know all of this, and I know, and I've been aware of it every single day, believe it or not. I made a call, and, you know...
It needs to be booked in, either to a place of repair or back and through, obviously, from the garage. You can't just carry on using
No,
it.
and I won't know.
If you have a smash, insurance company will go...
I know that. No, I knew that. Obviously, I knew that.
Here's an offence having no MOT, so I'm going to issue you this traffic offence report.
I'm annoyed now.
Have you checked all your tyres recently and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, okay, I think, yeah.
Right, okay, I'll do the check for you, eh?
Yeah.
Make sure you're not obviously running on slicks or anything. If you have a look at your inside edge there, smooth as a baby's arse, that, mate. So there's one ball tyre. Your tracking's out, so it's scrubbing that inside edge.
But they'll sort that at the garage, won't they?
Only if you pay them to, mate, yeah.
Don't pull it.
Don't pull it?
The old woman that owned it before me, she ripped it off on the thingy.
You've got cable ties holding this on, mate.
Yeah, but that's how it was when I bought it from the garage.
Right. So that might have passed its MOT, yeah? And then it's had that damage done to it.
No, but it hasn't. It hasn't.
Right.
The old woman that left it to me in a will. Well, I mean, I know the thing is you can either believe it or not. That's been like that for about 2.5 years. I genuinely have.
I mean, it's not good, is it, fella?
Well, no.
You get loose parts on it.
I'm trying my best, mate. That's all I can do.
Right. Okay. When you're driving, the responsibility is.
I know it is on me.
Just let me finish talking, fella. Okay. It's your responsibility that it's roadworthy and legal.
Yeah.
Okay. Irrelevant of how busy everyone is, it's got to be safe and legal. Okay. As of you. Okay. I'm quite happy if you've got a spare that you get that swapped over now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's 3 points on your licence.
Okay. I'll do it.
Okay. So get that changed. I'll just have to check your spare first. I can see why you haven't took your spare out in a while. So I'll leave you with that, fella, all right? Got to get it booked in, mate.
Yeah, I know, I will.
Because I'm on all day, and I'm on tomorrow as well. So if you're taking the mickey, and that isn't swapped over, and you're driving round in it, we'll get it defected for you. Yeah? All right. I'll leave it with you. We've all been in that situation. I've not always had constant jobs. I've had points of unemployment. I've had cars and motorbikes I've had to scratch pennies round for. Like I said to him, you've got to make sure it's legal. Got to make sure that you're legal and your car's legal.
Because if you can see, it's a spoon, a fork and a knife.
Yes!
If I had £1 for every time I got in and out of the car, I'd have at least £6 a day.
It's not my first rodeo, this. Tight, that is.
Hello? I'll tell you what though, Turner, now you've sorted out my sport, I'll have to go and see if there's any forks on the road.
It's off his head. It's so funny.
Can you start making out this vehicle is the M56 towards the airport? HMRC are going to give me a heads up when it reaches Knutsford.
See sight of it and we'll get it into Sandbach.
It's light it up.
HMRC often ring us and ask us to stop certain vehicles. So they rang us up today and asked for a vehicle to be stopped from going from Manchester down south towards the Midlands that's believed to have a large amount of counterfeit cigarettes on board. So they're behind it, so just trying to get patrols in place to get it stopped, just in case it does make off. And they're good jobs because usually whatever the target vehicle will usually have, whatever they said, he'll have loads of counterfeit cigs in it.
Criminals will stop at nothing to evade the police. On the outskirts of London, in Esher,
He's made contact with me.
a burglar rams a Surrey police patrol car before getting fast and furious down the A3.
The speed is 120.
Recklessly ignoring speed limits,
Just entering the 50 limit speed of 110.
he keeps his foot on the gas. It's rush hour, and as congestion builds, he frantically weaves in and out of traffic.
Vehicle speed 100, approaching the New Malden Junction. This is medium at this time, and being followed by members of the public.
The suspect bullies other drivers out of the way, then makes a last-minute dangerous dash for the slip road. The car races through a housing estate,
Tactical contact is authorised.
but his getaway finally comes to a dead end. The man pleaded guilty to dangerous driving, failing to stop, failing to provide a specimen, and 2 counts of burglary. He was jailed for 3 years and banned from driving for 4.5 years.
Do we know who's driving it or what?
Negative, other than its low-level bods within the gang.
There's a vehicle behind it and PC Turner's already where we're going.
Matt and Ian are part of a team tailing a suspected counterfeit cigarette courier on the M6.
We're about 2 minutes out. We might be able to help out with the stop just because we're obviously on windy B roads and they're on M6. MH Mike, Oscar 14, coming up to 18 now, so I'll just join the back of the train. So we're on the M6 now, so we're just playing catch up. There we go. Yeah, it's here. Mike, Oscar 14, I'm with them.
I know it's just your info, it's going to follow me up.
With one patrol car ahead of the van, Ian drives to the side and Matt behind, giving the driver no choice but to pull off the motorway into the services.
You've got a near side indicator stop compliance.
Yeah, I've had one of these where they've legged it.
There are no excuses for using a phone behind the wheel. And just like scrolling your favourite dating app, drivers on Britain's roads are rarely a perfect match.
What are you doing?
Swipe right if you like. Need a quick exit? Then swipe left. And when it all gets confusing, there's always speed dating.
Doesn't like he's going to run anywhere.
At Sandbatch Services on the M6, Ian and Matt have stopped a van that HMRC suspect is transporting counterfeit cigarettes.
You want to open the door, buddy? Just come in the back of this vehicle here for us. We'll explain what's going on. Is it your van?
No, no.
It's not your van. OK. Jump in. Oh, a load of boxes. Oh, there you go. Bingo. As the information that we've received, it's full of counterfeit cigarettes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So say there's 20 there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 100, 200, 300, 400. Quick maths. 1 plus 2 equals 4.
But Bobby, not a mathematician.
Wait there, we'll just get a pen, we'll do it like Carol Vorderman. We'll wait for HMRC, they'll come and have a look. They usually have an estimate of how much it would be worth, and they'll deal with him. We stop the car for them, and it's their job. They've asked us to stop it, and they take primacy. The counterfeit cigarettes, that's all down to them. I can see inside the driver's wallet, he's got a large amount of cash with an elastic band around it. It might be because he's just been given the money to drive the vehicle, but we'll let HMRC speak to him and see what happens.
To be honest, someone say, come driving this car and go to the, what do you call it, to this address, and then one guy is coming take from me the van, and I don't know what he's putting, and then he's bringing back, say, go. We can't go to London. I say, where I go, say, we give you something. Then I come and then police catch me.
The gentleman that was driving is now been interviewed by HMRC and he'll be sent on his way. They'll deal with him slow time, and the vehicle's been seized by them. We've opened all the boxes out now, and we estimate there's about 180,000 cigarettes here, which is mad. There's about £80,000 worth of duty, which is a lot of money. So it's amazing what's going up and down the M6 that you don't know about behind van doors. Just another day in the roads of Cheshire. Great result all over. I can open my pocket now. God knows what's in those cigarettes. The HMRC saying there could be rat faeces in there, all sorts. So it's a good job done. And the best bit is that it's very, very minimal paperwork for us, so we can get straight back out there and get on with the next stop.
Really messy, so I wouldn't really look too deep.
Back at Congleton Station.
Spare jackets, uniform, files, and my bag.
Andy swapped the tractor for a slicker set of wheels.
Can't sit in the car and drive with a jacket on. I'll put it on when I need it on. That's it, I'm sorted. Go and see what we can find now.
That's 11. Harry's an RCC 1617 on the M6. The Preston Police drivers report an injury to head.
Yeah, from junction 20 I'll start making down. Highways have reported that they're an RTC reporting injuries. So police attendants. Don't know what level of injuries we've got. So I don't know whether it's HGVs, cars, vans. We'll soon find out. There we go. Mike Oscar 118. So we've got skid marks there going into lane 1. So it's HGV. Afternoon, right, mate.
Hi there, how are you? A vehicle's been sideswiped at some point. The passenger from the vehicle is being checked. She's banged her head and she's also pregnant.
Let me just go and speak to the driver of the Micra. Is your girlfriend seriously injured, you know? Is it a cut or a bang?
It's a bang, I think, yeah. She's, like I said, she's pregnant.
How far pregnant is she?
We're getting a 12-week scan on Wednesday.
Oh, right, so it's relatively new on that side of things. Question is, has he come across to you or have you gone across to him? That's the bit I can't work out.
Yeah, I don't... Ask my girlfriend, I don't remember coming across or anything.
Were you driving?
Yeah.
I'm just looking at what they got in the cab, just lay around. There's no dash cams, there's no TVs, there's no laptops. She hasn't been watching anything like that. That's fine.
Cuando está el coche está cerca para mí, yo no visto.
Andy gets the Bulgarian truck driver's version of events
Yo no visto.
in Spanish.
Este me da lejos, este me da lejos y no me da cerca. A este me da poquito atrás y cuando cerca camina no visto nada. Y no visto porque está cerca, cerca a la derecha.
So you say he, so if this is you, this you, so you're saying come across?
Mira, yo estoy acá, yo estoy aquí. Este coche está en carretera 2. Yo estoy aquí.
I understand the word he's saying.
Yo estoy aquí, tú sabes. Este coche está parado ahí. Y tocar con rueda.
Yeah. Did you go across? So did you go across?
Sí.
You went across and you've caught it?
Sí, porque está muy cerca para mí.
I'm wondering if the vehicle caught the back end to cause that, because that's where he's ended up. So that has been caught on the back side. The question is this come across? But the first impact is there, because that's the red marking. I have no way of proving who's at fault. The passenger in the car, as the car swung, going sideways, she's head's banged onto the B pillar, which is the near side to the HGV. When you think about it, the HGV is going to be right up against that door while they're travelling down the motorway. It's quite a scary thought, really. Yeah, you can go, you can drive off. Okay, au revoir. Do the same. Ciao. Good night, Vienna. HGV in the Micra, very, very lucky. Nobody intends to have a collision, and you never know when it's going to come, when it's going to happen. It can be through driver error or mechanical fault, so yeah, it is unfortunate.
We're in the X5 today. Once you hit middle age, you quite like going out in this.
Just outside Congleton, Matt is enjoying the benefits of a comfy ride.
It's easy to get in and out of with dodgy backs and knees. The car's definitely built for comfort. This isn't that we're wearing. Well, I feel like I'm wearing some kind of straight jacket at the moment, but the need to breathe is only optional.
Please, what's the emergency?
There is a car that's gone off the road at the side of the M56, westbound, Runcorn. It was right down off the motorway, down the embankment. All the airbags have gone off the car. I don't know the state of any victims.
We've got a collision, M56 westbound. Looks like it's only just happened, so we don't know about any injuries or whether there's any obstruction yet. Sounds like it's one vehicle down the embankment. There's someone that might need some help, so you've got to get there as quick as you can. Mike 014. See you. Hello, are you alright? Daft question, wasn't it, with your line on the floor, but we'll get the ambulance to you as soon as we can.
On the M56, Matt is at the scene of a crash. A car has come off the motorway and hit a tree.
Have you got yourself there, or have you been pulled there?
I got myself
You got yourself there, did you?
A 65-year-old female passenger is injured.
What injuries do you think you've got?
It's just my right knee.
Your knee?
Possibly my left hand.
The lady's managed to get out the car herself, but she's lying on the grass at the moment with pain to the right knee and the left hand. What's your wife's name?
Karen, overseas.
Where are you going?
Home in North Wales.
Ah, right. And you've ended up parking here?
Yeah.
Go on then, what's happened in your own words?
I was coming along here. I've been tired a bit. Next minute I know, I'm hurling down the bank and
Yeah.
said load this tree sharpish.
Okay. No one else involved?
No.
Just you?
Just me, yeah.
Just you, the embankment and a tree? Did you take medication for anything?
Blood pressure. I've got slight diabetes, but I'm not on any medication for it.
Have you ate and everything today, as you should do?
I take away at lunchtime.
Just now? Okay. You had a drink today?
No. Don't drink.
Do you drink?
No.
Because you've been involved in a collision, got a power to take a breath sample from you, alright? Deep breath, form a seal around the tube and blow till I tell you to stop. Perfect. 0, look at that straight away. You're going to need your nose looking at because you've got a big bruise coming across your face now. You alright? Had better days though?
She seemed to cut down a bit, just because there's quite a lot of airbags.
Yeah, they're quite frightening when they go off, aren't they? Yeah, bags are horrible.
Sort of the,
They go over right bang, don't they?
I didn't hear the bang.
Did you not?
No.
You're too busy looking at that tree, were you?
It wasn't the airbag. I thought it was on fire.
No, everyone says it's on fire, it's on fire, yeah. You've got explosives in. This'll be them now, I bet. Oh, it's all very exciting, isn't it? The first response paramedics just doing the initial observations and just need to get her up off the cold, really. Dropped right off, the temperature. What's the verdict then? We're Karen here now.
We could do a stripping you off really and having a good look at you because I'm a bit worried that your heart rate's a little bit quick. But we need to get an ambulance to get here ideally.
Karen's now been on the ground for an hour.
This looks blue lighty and flashy. This ambulance, that is. Yes. You live together, don't you? Yeah. You're not out on a hot date or something?
Funny, we met on a coach trip about 6 years ago.
Oh, did you?
We got engaged for a year after that.
You're not married yet, though? No.
We're happy as we are.
Yeah, that's good. What was the proposal like? Was it a big event?
On a Riva bus, on a corporation bus going to Canada.
You didn't get down on one knee then? Still be there now, wouldn't you, Steve? It's a good job I'm already married because I won't be able to do it again. I won't be able to get back up. Have you got them keys? Don't lose them, or else you'll get me in the doghouse. Right, let's get you up this hill in a minute, eh?
Let's just get Karen on that
Oh, you're alright, Steve? Like, they've been really lucky, actually, both the occupants. They're both going off to the Countess of Chester Hospital just to get checked out. You've got to concentrate all the time when you're driving, and not just on what you're doing, but what people are doing around you, because he's left the carriageway for no apparent reason. It could have been so much worse. I mean, it's just by complete luck, really, that they've managed to avoid every other tree until they've hit that one, and very lucky. Had they left the road a little bit later, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's a Euro million tonight, isn't it? Big win on the cards.